missed.
6.
One afternoon, a mother named Tara was filming her children at a peaceful playground. At the time, everything looked perfectly ordinary, just a typical day at the park. But later, while going through the video, she spotted something disturbing that she hadn't noticed while filming. Once she understood what it was, the clip suddenly became far more unsettling.
Go! Come on! Come on, go! Come on! Come on, honey! I've seen this before in a game.
As the video starts, a faint voice drifts in from somewhere in the background. It's distant, but the words are unmistakable. Help, help me. The tone sounds urgent, almost frantic. And it doesn't seem to come from anyone who appears on screen.
Go! Come on! Go! Come on! Come on, go! Come on!
What makes this footage even creepier is that Tara insists she heard nothing unusual while filming. But her daughter's reaction tells a very different story. At the top of the slide, the child suddenly stops moving. She freezes completely. Her expression changes, as if she just heard or saw something that wasn't there before. According to Tara, the park was empty except for her and her kids that day. So if that chilling scream didn't come from anyone nearby, where exactly did it come from? It's yet another unexplained moment caught on camera, and just one more addition to the growing list of strange videos and paranormal encounters making their way online.
Number 5.
A guy named Peru was out near a local pier one night when he decided to hit record on something bizarre he witnessed. He was just strolling through the area when an odd noise suddenly broke the quiet coming from the water's edge. At first, he couldn't tell what it was, maybe an animal, or perhaps something shifting near the shore. Even though he felt uneasy, curiosity got the better of him, and he moved in closer to get a better look. That's when the peaceful night took a sharp turn into something much more unsettling.
Con el gobierno y la NASA. Ahora han construido la NASA acá en el Perú. Ayer me fui a Chilca y esto pasó. Quisiera saber qué cosa fue o qué cosa es. Ayúdenme por favor ustedes a descubrir esto. Pero en una de las lagunas de Chilca me pasó esto. Nada, ayúdenme por favor.
Something starts emerging from the dark water. It has a shape that's almost human, yet everything about it feels completely off. The outline is distorted, and near its body, 3 long claw-like shapes stand out, giving it a monstrous, horrifying look. It rises slowly, which somehow makes the whole scene even more unsettling, as if it knows there's no need to rush. The man filming immediately freaks out and takes off running. What happened next isn't clear, but the location makes the footage even more chilling. Chilca has a long history of strange reports, including mysterious lake creatures, ghostly apparitions, and even UFO sightings over the city. So was this just a weird shadow or shape in the water? Or did this man capture something paranormal rising from one of Peru's most mysterious spots?
Time to subscribe to Big Smokeweiler, hit like, and ring the bell, or we will find you. Ha ha ha!
Number 4.
This chilling footage was captured by a family security camera. But after reviewing the video, the mother says everything she thought she knew about her home changed. For months, she had experienced strange noises, unexplained movements, that quiet feeling of being watched. At the time, she dismissed it all as coincidence. Now, she's not so sure. Watch closely. In the video, the babysitter steps away just a moment after noticing food burning. In the kitchen, during that brief window, the child begins walking toward the front door. Then something unsettling happens. The child suddenly stops, turns around, and softly says, almost immediately after the child speaks, the door slams shut. Not slowly, not from a draft. It closes firmly, as if someone deliberately pushed it. The moment has sparked debate across the paranormal community. Some believe this is a ghost caught on camera, possibly the child's late father intervening to prevent danger. Many cultures hold the belief that loved ones who pass suddenly can return briefly to protect their children in moments of immediate threat. Others strongly reject that idea. Instead, they suggest this could be a guardian angel, a protective presence appearing in a form familiar enough to get the child's attention. Whatever the explanation, the mother says she now rethinks every unexplained sound, every shadow, every uneasy feeling inside the house. Because after watching this scary video, one thing feels certain. Something was there. And for now, it doesn't seem to mean harm. At least not to the child.
Number 3.
An English TikTok creator known for his intense paranormal investigations, has built a big following by streaming live ghost hunts in real time. He often heads out to remote graveyards, dark trails, abandoned churches, and other creepy spots most people wouldn't dare visit alone after dark. This particular clip feels especially eerie because it was taken straight from one of his live streams. Viewers were watching everything unfold live, with no edits, no cuts, and no chance to fake anything afterward. While exploring a dark, isolated cemetery in the middle of the night, Liam turned his camera toward an old, rundown church on the grounds. What he captured there has left people arguing about what they actually saw.
It's a ghost in this empty house. At first sight, there's nothing there. A mysterious figure appears.
Initially, the inside of the old abandoned church looks completely empty through the dark window. There's nothing but shadows, silence, and the remains of a forgotten space. But then Liam shifts his camera away for just a moment. When he slowly turns it back to the same window, something has changed. Pressed right up against the glass is a dark, human-shaped silhouette standing completely still and staring straight at him. It doesn't step back. It doesn't try to hide. It just stays there, watching. And when the low-light live stream footage is brightened and zoomed in, the darkness seems to reveal the faint outline of a face looking right back through the window. So, did Liam catch a real person hiding inside the abandoned church? Or did his live stream record an actual shadow figure watching him from the cemetery.
A mysterious figure appears.
Number 2.
A young man living in Brazil started sharing videos of what he believes are paranormal events taking place inside his home. The activity was already pretty unusual on its own. But everything changed in March 2025 when one of his clips suddenly went viral, racking up over 18 million views. It's easy to see why so many people were disturbed by what he captured that night. In the dead of night, he suddenly jolts awake with a heavy sense that someone or something is staring at him. He glances over at the bed next to him and realizes this feeling might be more than just his imagination. A dark, unsettling figure seems to be lying there, watching him with a cold, menacing look. When he finally works up the nerve to stare straight at it, the figure disappears in an instant. Trying to shake it off as nothing more than his mind playing tricks, he gets up and heads to the kitchen for a moment to calm down. But when he comes back to the room, he's faced with something far more terrifying. A horrifying figure suddenly appears in the room, floating completely still in the darkness. It looks like it had been waiting there for him to return. At first, it doesn't move or rush forward, it just stares. Then, without warning, it drops straight down. The young man is so terrified that he stops the recording immediately. Some viewers believe he captured a real entity haunting his home. Others think the whole thing was staged for views. But whether it's real or fake, this is the kind of video that makes you wonder what you would do if you woke up and saw something staring back at you from across the room. A woman named Devin says she and her husband started noticing strange changes in their young daughter's behavior as she got older. Their little girl was normally playful and full of energy, but sometimes she would stare into empty corners of the room like someone was standing there. Other nights, she would laugh by herself in bed, babbling and playing as if another child was right beside her. At first, Devin didn't know what to think. But then one night, the bedroom camera captured something that made everything feel much more personal late at night, while the house is quiet. Their daughter is wide awake in bed laughing and calling out the name Jada twice. What makes this moment so emotional is that Jada was not an imaginary name. Jada was actually the little girl's older sister, and in the clip, another faint voice seems to answer, yeah, after the name is called. But here's the part that makes the footage so unsettling. Jada passed away back in 2017 at the age of 3 years old. Devin's younger daughter is only around 15 months old, meaning she never met Jada and should have no memory of who she was.
And so does my family, but I've never talked to her directly about her. She's only 15 months, so obviously I do plan to tell her about her, eventually show her pictures, videos, all that. With her being only 15 months old, it's not something that I've even thought about doing yet.
The next day, Devin showed her younger daughter a photo of Jada. Instead of looking confused, the little girl smiled and said, Jada recognizing her as the same girl she had apparently been playing with that night.
After I posted this the next day, I did show her a picture of Jada, and she smiled so big. I was like, Jada! So it's just so crazy. I honestly think I'm still just in shock.
Devin believes this wasn't something dark or threatening, but something deeply emotional. That her daughter Jada may still be watching over her little sister from the afterlife. So was this just a child repeating a name she somehow overheard? Or did this family capture a gentle paranormal moment between two sisters separated by life and death?
Bonus clip.
A young woman started hearing eerie sounds in her home late at night. Soft footsteps and faint movements that didn't belong. Every time she got up to look, the house was empty. No open doors, no broken windows, nothing out of place. This went on for weeks, making her more and more uneasy. Then one evening, the sound seemed to be coming from outside instead. She grabbed her phone, started recording, and slowly walked toward where the noise was coming from. This is what she saw.
That looks identical to you. Run away and hide.
As she cautiously walks toward her open garage door, her camera picks up something deeply unsettling. Peeking out from behind a tree just beyond her property line, a pale face stares back. There's no body visible, only the head partially exposed from the side of the tree. The moment she spots it, she panics and races back inside. Later, she suggested this might be paranormal activity, some kind of unexplained presence caught on camera. But if that's true, where is the rest of it? And what exactly was standing in her yard that night? Well, according to the woman, it looked identical to herself, which makes this even more creepier than it already was. But, as always, I want to know what you guys at home think of this one.
Darling, is the wind blowing today? I'd like to watch television, darling.
My name is Jeff.